Ever wondered which is better between wireless earphones or wired earphones in the same price point? Well, today we're gonna compare two products which look almost the same, have similar designs, and has the same price point. So it's Espero 1, 2, 3. Let's begin. Okay, so we have two products with us, right? One for wireless and one for the wired side. So for the wireless side, we have the TWS i9 Bluetooth earphones. As you can see, it comes with this case. You see, it's Bluetooth. You charge them like this, click, close them, and all that. Then for the wired side, we have the H5 earphones, which is quite similar to a Apple type of design. If you know how Apple earphones are, they look similar to this. So before we start with the video, I want to show you first the specs for only the i9. Surprisingly, there isn't any specs for the H5, but it's fine because we're gonna compare these things based on how I feel about them and my experiences with them. So we're gonna explain compare these two products in certain ways, in certain categories actually, which is gonna be design. Then we're gonna compare them with sound quality and its advantages and disadvantages. So let's start with design. Okay, so let's start with the i9. So first thing first, this thing's made out of plastic. Okay, you don't need to to like think that it's some type of expensive type of thing, but it isn't at all. It's just plastic, so it's nothing really special. The design of it is it's quite similar to an AirPod, yeah, but I'll call these earpods because they're not really AirPods. So it's made out of plastic. It has a button on it, right? It has buttons on it, and it has a case, like a normal case that you can put your charger in. Then the case is using lightning, the lightning cable. I don't know what is the thing type lightning. I'll put in the subscription. I mean, not subscription, a subtitle saying what it is. And it has a very nice case. You know, it's white. I'm pretty sure you can get different types of colors. It has a button over here that you can just press for turning on the earphones, because you can press them and turn them on while they're in the case, so you can connect them via Bluetooth. So it has a nice design. It fits very nicely into the ear. I like these, how they are designed. It's not too small but neither too big. It's just right. They played the cards right. So I like the design of it. So we're going to the wired side, the H5 earphones. So for these, well, first thing first, it has a wire. If you don't know that, it's a wired earphone. Then on the earphones, it has these buttons, right? The buttons to control, navigation buttons. I don't know what they're called, but I call them navigation buttons for some reason. But you're able to press the volume up button and volume down button, and this a pause button. Then for the earphones itself, it has a very similar looking type of design compared to the the i9. And I said earlier on that it kind of reminds me of an Apple earphone that you can get, that you used to get in a box till they removed it. And yeah, it's a pretty long wire, so you'll be able to keep this in your pocket while you're listening to music. So yeah, it's not that bad. But the thing about it, right? I forgot to mention it's also plastic. Same thing, nothing too fancy. But it's the size, you know. It feels nice, right? But I don't really think it's a good one compared to the i9. The H5, right? It can fit in my ear. It's okay, but it's not comfortable compared to the others, the A9. Like, I would have times where I'm listening to music, I'm just walking, then it will just fall out of my ear. By the way, this could be different for everyone else because we're not the same, right? We have different ears, we have different everything. So it might be different between everything, okay? So between everybody, okay? But for me, I can tell you that these earphones don't really fit that well in my ear, but they're nice designed. I'm pretty sure people will like these, but for me it's okay, but not that good, neither that bad. So next is sound quality. Now, sound quality, one of the most important things in earphones. If you're getting an earphone, the sound quality has to matter, right? So I'm again gonna talk about the i9 first. So these earphones, right? They have they're not that bad. They're kind of loud for its price, you know. It has a balance of everything, like bass, tempo, treble, everything is there, but it's just okay, you know. It's understandable because it's cheap, you know. You wouldn't expect to have like Apple type of quality on a freaking 250 rand earphone, or cheaper. So it's okay. The quality, it's not that bad. You wouldn't be too surprised about it. It's okay quality, not oh my word type of quality. So it's balanced. Everything is balanced, and it's not bad, but it's not that good. Then we move to the H5s. I'm gonna be honest with you. These things sound great. Like, it sounds so perfect. Like, I don't know how they do this, but the quality of these are just insane. It's so loud. It has bass. It's able to like somehow like cut out the sound of your surroundings, you know. Like, I don't understand how they do it, but it feels nice, you know. It's like you're in a certain room, right? You're alone and you're just putting these on, and you can't be like hearing people that much. You're basically ignoring them. I'm pretty sure, right? There's better type of earphones that can do this, but for this price, it's kind of crazy because the bass, the everything about it, okay, everything is just crazy good. So you wouldn't be disappointed if you had these type of earphones. You wouldn't be. So yeah, I would say that this is a way better sounding than the freaking i9s by far. I don't know how they do it with wired earphones, but it's crazy. Maybe it's due to having to put Bluetooth, some certain parts into their Bluetooth earphones, but wired ones are winning in sound quality by far. So next thing first, we're gonna talk about disadvantages and advantages. Okay, so the first advantage is relating to batteries. Now, the advantage here relating to battery, well, the winner in battery, I guess it's gonna be the wired earphones, because doesn't need to charge, I guess. And yeah, you can just plug it into your phone if you have a headphone jack. You can just plug it in, listen to your music anytime, anywhere with the H5s. But when it comes to these, that's kind of, how can I say this? There's a problem, a big problem. I don't understand why something like this has such a big problem. So let me tell you what the problem is. So the battery life, it's terrible. Okay, I can tell you, you can only listen to these type of earphones for 15 minutes maximum. I haven't gone higher than that ever since. Never ever. Ever since I got it. Never has gotten higher than 15 minutes. I don't know if mine is faulty, but based on the comments I've seen on Takealot, they even explained one issue, that one ear dies quicker than the other ear, which has been also happening to me. Which doesn't make sense. I mean, is it a problem with the charger we have, or is it a problem with the case not charging it properly? Because there's a lot of complaints about this product, saying that the battery life is terrible, and they don't understand why one ear dies quicker than the other ear. So from this side, we know that white has an advantage, but it also has a disadvantage, you know. The disadvantage of it, of a wired earphone, is that it uses wires. You know, it gets tangled. You know, you have to like somehow like be able to like, you know, untangle them, and it's quite annoying. You know, most people wouldn't like that. And not only that, it's weak. Like the wire, it's weak. If you didn't notice, I legit have tape on these earphones. Like, I don't understand what happened, because like I always used it properly. I have never treated them or anything like that. Like, I never threw them, it never fell. I always kept it in its case, but yet it still breaks. Like, one morning I just woke up and I had to use tape to be able to like fix it. Then later on, as we went, it just died completely. So it's not good when it comes to like its wires and everything and build. But then we move to the future and we go to the i9s with Bluetooth, where there isn't even a single freaking wire. You just plug it in. I mean, you just take out your earphones from the case, put it into your ears, and you just connect with Bluetooth. Easy and no problems with these. Okay, there isn't any problems. You just jam, no wiring, no everything. You're just free. It's very strong. Like, the quality of this is strong. Like, I've dropped these earphones so many times. I'm not even joking. Once it even got washed in the washing machine. Yeah, it's crazy. This thing is quite strong until load shedding happened. But we don't need to talk about that right now. And oh yes, I forgot to mention one thing about the H5, right? Once you get it out of the box, for some reason the buttons don't like work at all. Like, they really do not work. Like, if you pressed like play, the pause button, volume button, down button, or anything, right, it wouldn't work for some people. Well, luckily for me, it works with the pause button, but still the volume buttons don't work at all, and I got quite disappointed, because it was sounding so good, but yet the buttons don't work. So that kind of sucked too. Really bad. Okay, so now for my overall which overall is better to me? Well, and remember, also we're like including every single thing to make it better, like meaning the design, build, price, everything about it, right? We're including all of these factors into saying that which is better too. So, okay, so the earphones, right? It has good quality, but terrible design. It's not strong. It's weak. It will easily break, and it's not really worth it. Now with these, they're okay, but like sounding well on the sound side, it's balanced, but the battery life isn't good at all. It's not even worth really getting these, to be honest. Like, would you really want to listen to music for 15 minutes, then having to charge again for like about 2 hours? No, you wouldn't want to do that. So, my personal opinion, which is better? Now here it is. It's gonna be none, because these things are not really worth it. Don't go for cheaper products, because at the end it's not gonna be worth it. They're gonna either break easily, or they're gonna sound bad. That's really the truth about buying cheap products at this type of price point, you know. Yes, there are better like products, you know, even cheaper than these two, right? Sounding way better and looking way better. That's true. But from seeing what I saw on TikTok, these two were kind of trending, you know. They were trending all over the online stores, especially for South Africa. And I kind of felt bad knowing that some people buy these things thinking that it will be so impressive, but at the end it sucks. Okay, so we concluded this episode, this video. Don't buy any cheap type of things. Just go for things that are very trustworthy. Look at reviews, look at ratings, and everything about them on an online store or shopping or whatever you want to call it. So yes, that's how it is. Don't buy an i9 TWS earphone. Don't buy even an H5. Just ignore those type of products. Look for better ones than these two, because and then it won't be worth it. But anyways, we have reached this part of the video where I say thank you for watching. Please like the video, subscribe, okay? Subscribe. We want to reach 500 subs at the end of this year. Yes, it's a lot, especially knowing I have 220 right now, which I'm really grateful for. So yeah, thank you so much, because you guys are awesome. Okay, you guys are really awesome. So it's sbro123. I'll see you guys next time in another video, which will come pretty soon. So just keep on watching. So yeah, it's sbro123. Don't forget to stay awesome.